The Zarn believed themselves untouchable. For over 6 centuries, their cloaking technology had given them complete battlefield supremacy. Ships vanished from sensors. Infantry blended seamlessly into terrain. Even their cities hovered in the upper atmosphere of gas giants, undetectable by any conventional scan. They were the spies, the saboteurs, the unseen hand that pulled the strings of lesser civilizations. And no species had ever caught them, until humanity arrived. The Galactic Council had long suspected the Zarn's interference in failed peace treaties and collapsed trade alliances. But they had no proof. Every time blame was pointed, the evidence simply disappeared. Enter Earth, a young species, newly uplifted, technologically erratic, culturally unpredictable, and disturbingly adaptive. But above all, stubborn. When Earth joined the Council, the Zarn scoffed. What threat could a species barely past the age of combustion engines pose? Started small. A mining station on the rim of Council space went dark. Investigators found nothing. The logs had been wiped. The Council suspected pirates. Humans weren't so sure. They sent a recon team. It returned barely, with fragments of Zarn alloy embedded in the remains of their ship. That was the first mistake. Humans didn't back off. They got interested. Dr. Elena Voss, a military technologist with Earth's Defense Command, made a chilling report. This isn't some random sabotage. This is cloaked warfare. Someone thinks they're invisible. Within weeks, human systems were attacked too. But this time, the attackers didn't go undetected. Because humans saw them coming. Literally. The Zarn's cloaking fields were flawless against standard photonic sensors. But humans didn't rely solely on light. They used multispectrum imaging, a method born from their own history of stealth warfare and atmospheric trickery. Where others relied on optical or electromagnetic detection, humans had learned to read thermal shadows, gravitational anomalies, bioelectric static, even insect movement. A cloaked Zarn insertion team tried to breach Earth's lunar command base. They were greeted with railgun fire before their boots touched the hull. A second strike force tried to sabotage a Martian comms array. They were intercepted by human soldiers wearing helmets that scanned subspace ripple patterns, subtle waves left behind by displacement fields. By the time the third Zarn fleet approached Earth's orbit, confident in its perfect invisibility, every single ship was painted red in human targeting systems. Commander Raj Malhotra stood aboard the HSS Indomitable, watching their fleet form up. I want them disabled, not vaporized, he said. The Council needs proof. The humans obliged. EMP bursts, kinetic net traps, hull-breaching torpedoes designed to leave cockpits intact. 3 Zarn cruisers were captured intact, still cloaked, hovering helplessly in Earth's orbit. The Galactic Council watched the transmission in stunned silence as human engineers walked along the invisible hulls, casually outlining them with spray paint for dramatic effect. The human ambassador, a wiry, sharp-eyed woman named Delaney Cross, addressed the chamber the next day. Here's the thing about humans, she said, pacing before the silent chamber. You spent centuries perfecting how to hide. We spent centuries perfecting how to hunt. A murmur spread through the council. You cloak your ships? She continued. We track gravity drag. You blend your bodies with terrain? Our drones track pollen disturbed by your footsteps. You hide your cities? Our probes follow neutrino emissions from your fusion cores. Delaney stopped, her voice cold. You thought invisibility made you powerful. But now you've met a species that knows how to see. The Zarn Empire collapsed within months. Without their stealth advantage, they were just another mid-tier race with outdated plasma weaponry and fragile ships. Former allies turned on them. Council sanctions followed. War crime tribunals were held. Humanity didn't ask for war, but they ended it with terrifying precision. And the rest of the galaxy learned a brutal truth that day. Invisibility is useless when your enemy was born to see what no one else can.